Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's one of the most frustrating tech problems you can face. You're typing away, and suddenly, some of your laptop keys just stop working. Don't panic and rush to the repair shop just yet. Today, I'm going to walk you through a complete troubleshooting guide, from the simplest fixes to more advanced steps, to get your keyboard back in action. First things first, let's start with the absolute basics. Believe it or not, the simplest solution is often a good old-fashioned restart. Sometimes, a temporary software glitch or a driver issue can cause keys to become unresponsive. So, before you do anything else, go ahead and restart your computer completely. Power it off, wait a few seconds, and then turn it back on. Once it's rebooted, open a text editor and test the problematic keys. If they're working again, great. You just saved yourself a lot of trouble. If a restart didn't do the trick, our next suspect is dirt and debris. Crumbs, dust, and hair love to get trapped under our keys, physically blocking them from making contact. For this step, you'll need a can of compressed air. First, make sure your laptop is turned off and unplugged. Hold the laptop at about a 75-degree angle, so the keyboard is almost vertical. This helps the debris fall out instead of just getting pushed deeper inside. Now, using the straw attachment on your compressed air can spray short bursts of air around and under the non-working keys. Spray from different angles to dislodge anything that's stuck. Be gentle, you don't want to damage the delicate mechanisms underneath. After you've given it a good cleaning, turn your laptop back on and test the keys again. Still no luck. Let's move on to software and driver issues. Sometimes, the problem isn't physical at all. First, check your keyboard settings. On Windows, go to Settings, then Ease of Access, and select Keyboard. Make sure that settings like sticky keys, toggle keys, and filter keys are all turned off. These accessibility features can sometimes interfere with normal typing and make it seem like your keys are broken. For Mac users, you'll find similar options in System Preferences under Accessibility, then Keyboard. Just double-check that nothing unusual is enabled. If the settings are fine, the next step is to check the keyboard driver. This is the software that allows your keyboard to communicate with the operating system. Let's head to the Device Manager. On Windows, you can right-click the Start button and select Device Manager. Expand the Keyboard section. You should see your laptop's keyboard listed there. Right-click on it and select Update Driver. Choose to search automatically for updated driver software. Windows will check if there's a newer version available. If it finds one, follow the prompts to install it and then restart your computer. If updating the driver doesn't work, we can try reinstalling it. Go back to the Device Manager, right-click your keyboard again, but this time select Uninstall Device. Don't worry, this isn't as scary as it sounds. A confirmation box will pop up. Go ahead and confirm the uninstallation. After it's done, simply restart your laptop. During the reboot, Windows will automatically detect the keyboard and reinstall a fresh default driver for it. This process can often fix corruption issues that a simple update might miss. Another thing to consider is external interference. Do you have any other keyboards or devices, like a drawing tablet or a game controller plugged in? Sometimes, these external devices can cause conflicts. Try unplugging all USB devices from your laptop, except for your mouse, and then restart the computer. Test the keys. If they start working, you know one of your peripherals was causing the issue. You can then plug them back in one by one to identify the culprit. Now, let's try to determine if it's a hardware or software problem for sure. One of the best ways to do this is to access your computer's BIOS, This is the low-level software that runs before your operating system even loads. To get into the BIOS, you'll need to restart your computer and press a specific key during startup, usually something like F2, F10, F12, or delete. The key varies by manufacturer, so you might see a message on the screen telling you which one to press. Once you're in the BIOS menu, try using the arrow keys to navigate. If the keys that weren't working in Windows or Mac OS now work in the BIOS, that's great news. It strongly suggests the problem is with your software, your drivers, or your operating system, not a physical hardware failure. If they still don't work in the BIOS, then we're most likely looking at a hardware problem. If you suspect a hardware issue, there's one more non-invasive trick we can try. A gentle pop-off and clean. This should only be done if you're comfortable with it, as you can damage the keycap or the delicate scissor switch mechanism underneath. Look up a video specific to your laptop model on how to safely remove a keycap. Usually you can use a small, flat tool like a guitar pick or a spudger to gently pry the cap off. Once it's off, you'll see the switch mechanism. Use your compressed air again to give it a direct clean. You can also use a cotton swab lightly dampened with isopropyl alcohol to clean the contact points. Be very careful not to use too much liquid. After cleaning, let it dry completely, then carefully snap the keycap back into place. It should click securely. What if it's not just one or two keys, but a whole section of the keyboard that's not working? This could indicate a loose or damaged keyboard ribbon cable. This is the cable that connects the entire keyboard unit to the motherboard. Fixing this is a more advanced repair. It involves opening up your laptop, locating the connector, and reseating the cable. If you're not experienced with laptop disassembly, I'd strongly recommend leaving this to a professional. Opening your laptop can void your warranty, and you risk causing more damage if you're not careful. And that brings me to my final point: when to call in the pros. If you've tried all of these steps, restarting, cleaning, checking drivers and settings, testing in the BIOS, and the keys still don't work, it's likely a hardware failure. The keyboard itself might need to be replaced. At this point, your best bet is to take it to a reputable computer repair shop. They have the tools and expertise to diagnose it properly and perform the replacement safely. As a temporary workaround while you're waiting for a repair, don't forget you have options. You can use the on-screen keyboard on Windows. Just search for on-screen keyboard in the Start menu. Or, even easier, just plug in an external USB keyboard. It's a cheap and effective way to keep using your laptop until the built-in one is fixed. So there you have it, a complete guide to fixing unresponsive laptop keys. I hope these steps helped you solve your problem and saved you some stress and money. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more tech tips and tutorials. Let me know in the comments which step worked for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.